Good morning, you beautiful people. I'm GTX and welcome to a new game called StarBase. So this is kind of the reason why I haven't been playing too much scrap mechanic. There are going to be more videos. I'm just going to space them out a bit further away because this game is kind of grindy, but it's a real awesome game. It's like a, I would say, cross between scrap mechanic slash space engineers with voxels, and yeah, you're basically a robot on a space station on an asteroid belt asteroid belt around the planet Eos, and you mine asteroids and make money, build and buy cool ships, and yeah. So if you guys do enjoy, please smash the thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't. I'm still giving away the scrap mechanic key, so yeah. Thank you guys for coming out, and let's get into it. So today I'm gonna be showing you, I'm not gonna do a gameplay of the series, I'm more gonna show you some ships I designed, and if you guys want to see some gameplay, just let me know and we'll get into it. Now we do have a clan. It's called a nomadic collective, and we're quite, I wouldn't say super active. We don't have a lot of people currently, but we do like to work together and help each other out. So yeah, if you guys don't have a company, it's called a company in this game. If you guys don't have a company to join, you're more than welcome to join us. We're a nomadic collective. Add us on Discord and we'll add you into the company. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into it. So I'm gonna show you my Shripm Mark 1 that I have designed. It took me like 2.5 days to do this ship. And yeah, I'm pretty proud of it, and I thought might as well show you guys. And then once we're able to sell blueprints and stuff, I can put it up for you guys and you can come and buy one. So yeah, this is Shripm Mark 1. I'll just start at the back and show you guys. I have 8 generators, or 8 I should say. I have 8 fuel chambers. I have 24 generators, and all of them have the booster module Mark 1 or enhancer module Mark 1s on them. Then I have 9 medium propellant tanks. Then obviously a bunch of forward thrust, I think it's 24 of them, and then reverse thrust as well, which these thrusters are all Mark 2s. Same with the generator and fuel rods, it's Mark 2s. I have a bunch of batteries and storages. As you can see, it's 120 storage crates, a bunch of batteries just for a big buffer. Got some spare fuel rod slots up here which I have to refill because I've used it. And we got the jump core on here as well, the fast travel jump core. This thing is quite huge, kind of difficult to fit in to a ship design, but I just slapped it on top. Now on the sides over here, as you can see, these extra grids that are out here, it's kind of designed so if you fill your storage, for example, when you go to zone 4 or zone 5 of the good stuff and you still find more, you can literally just bolt ores to the side. I guess I can quickly show you guys how that works. It's designed, it's kind of finicky getting the first one to snap in correctly, but once you have the first one, just line it up. Just kind of, there we go, like that. You just bolt it down. As you guys can see, it's exactly the size that it needs to be, and you can fit 17 on this side, 17 on the other side. And then at the bottom, I think you can fit a little bit more, maybe 18 of them. There's 2 rows, as you guys can see. 2 rows going like this. I wasn't able to put it in the middle because of the thrusters. It'll do corrosion to it, corrosion damage. But yeah, so you can carry quite a bit on this ship I designed. Let me just pick this up. It's got the fuel rods. Obviously, when you buy the ship, the NC for Nomadic Collective will not be there. I'll leave the plate in so you guys can maybe take an abbreviation of your clan if you're in a different clan, and just stick them on here. They're on all 4 of the slanted sides, just to show your clan basically. Now if we come over here to the front, we have 6 mining lasers and 2 rangefinders inside, which is set to 200, and a bunch of script that goes with that. So guys, let me show you guys. Turn the light off, jump in the seat. So the mining lasers auto target like a central point. Then you got your rangefinders in front, which have 2 displays here to show you how far you are from the object it's hitting in front of you. We got an ore collection there. We got a scanner, which is currently broken in the game. It's the yellow line. Let me just turn these off because they're loud. And that's a rangefinder. The yellow one's the scanner. That one is just a beacon. Then you have, that just lights up front the lasers. They're really crap. You have to literally be against the stupid asteroid to see it. I wish they would add some spotlight into this, because currently those lights that are up front, the lights that are up front here, you can see it looks really bright or whatever, but if I literally sit in my cockpit here, turn on my light, okay, it's a little bit blinding with the reflection on the glass, but this light of the person will shine further than that, even though I'm like 20 meters behind it, which yeah, that's, those lights that we currently have is only made for interior design or whatever, maybe a little exterior lighting, but it's not for seeing what's in an asteroid. So over here we got fuel chamber 1, 2, 3 and 4. That's the setups of the generator. So fuel chamber 1 is actually 2 fuel chambers in it, fuel rods in it, but it only shows 1 because it'll drain the same amount since it's on the same generator setup. So I have 4 of those. So I got 2 sets of propellant tanks, so I split the 9 tanks into 5 and 4. That'll just show you what's left in those guys. Then RFD is your rangefinder left and right. That's these lasers. Show you the distance. Like you can see, it's 52 currently to that beam in front of us. I kind of added these so you can see when it gets below 20, because your laser's max length is 20. You can turn that on once it gets below 20. Any of these, when you're flying towards a laser asteroid, you can activate your lasers. We got our forward thrust showing here. We got our backwards at the bottom. And I also have an iSand installed. The scanner, which is currently broken, but it will show you resources over here. Then I got my batteries over here. Generator unit rate. Now this ship does have a script in that basically scales the generator unit rate as you require it. So it'll keep up, like if I start using a bunch of energy, you'll see it'll start ramping up to keep the batteries basically charged. You see it slowly goes up. That's why you need the battery buff. Then it'll basically try and level out, like if this is 75% down, this one will try to go to 25% to gain that up or whatever. Over the left over here, and then show you guys, I have a switch. Now this one changes your generator scale. Currently it's scaling 1 to 1, like if that's 25% down, this will go up to 25%, or currently 28, you see. And as the battery goes back up, this will go down, you know, try and level out. Then I have setting 0. If you put it to 0, it'll auto ramp the generator all the way to 50% power constantly. So it'll do 50% power, and if the batteries go below 50, it'll auto ramp up to keep up. And then if I put it to 1, it's just gonna go full blast 100% generator rate. So obviously it'll keep up with the batteries then. Just gonna switch that down. I got laser lights up front. Cursor, this is literally just when you sit in the seat to show you kind of where the center of the ship is. It's not 100% there, but more or less knows where you're flying towards. And we got a cruise control. What else? Oh, I got a ship diagnostic in here. Let me just wait for this blueprint thing to pop up so I can turn it off, because this thing is really glitchy. Go to data. Now this will show the warp class currently, which is 3.75, and currently it's not active, so that was the last reading. I have a little panel over here which you can check the warp class. It'll say 3 because it's 3.75 currently. I still have to set this up with a text display, but for now this will do. Like if you hit an asteroid, jump out of your seat, come push this button, and it'll show you if your warp class is still good enough to fly. Then over here we have internal lights. Oh, that stupid blueprint thing is still here. I hate this stupid blueprint thing that glitches out. We need to fix that. So I got some internal lights, 3 lights. These workbenches will not be included in the build, but this is just to show you guys kind of what I did with them. You know, you have still a lot of space here. A lot of people can come with you. I have 2 seats over here on the roof. Yeah, and that's the internal lights, and then I also have exterior lights over here, which is just the light on the side, the top, and the other side. Just to light up a little bit around you. And I just despawned my ship. Be right back. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that, just despawned my ship. So you can see the ISAN is under here, the network. I think it's a navigational antenna or something like that. 2 ore collectors up top. That's the ore sensor. And yeah, most of the controls of the seat is just on the bottom of it. And then I have over here the flight control unit, the thruster control unit, your transponder. It's just at the bottom here. There's a little bit of room if you want to place anything else down here. And then we'll get to the YOLO chips rack. I have 3 sets, one of the 2 YOLO chips. This one you do require to add power to, but after that you can stack these 3 ones. So here's a full slot of 3 that's open, and another slot on this 3. So you can add a total of 4 more scripts. Currently I have a generator script. I have a script for the lasers. I have a script for the turrets of the lasers to point down when you push the switch. I have the scanner, and I think I'm actually missing the scanner because I had to help out a friend that was lost in space. He lost his generator script, so I had to steal one of mine to replace it, but it'll be in here. Then I have obviously the ISAN script. That's all the scripts that are currently in the ship. And yeah, so I'm gonna take you guys out and show you guys what this bad girl can do. Shrimp Mark 1. So I quite enjoyed building this. Just doing cruise control on. She's a little bit faster than the Typhon, and obviously can hold more storage. So I would say it's probably a nice ship to have just after you had the Typhon. Everyone seemed to go for the Typhon for their starter ship. Just gonna get a little bit out here. I want to find a good spot. So let me find a good spot and I'll bring you guys back. So yeah, welcome back guys. I found our first little victim over here. Our asteroid. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn my cursor off. I'm gonna turn my laser beams on, my rangefinders. And then we're gonna basically just aim at the asteroid. It's a little bit farther away. Slowly thrust towards it. Obviously turn your cruise control off. So yeah, it started picking up. 127. I'll kind of look to the corner just for YouTube's sake. 113. It's going down. One laser's actually missing. Just line that up. There we go, and you just want to gently go towards it. I don't have an approach on this thing, so you're gonna have to manually do this. Get nice and close to about 20 meters, and then try to stop, because that's the range of the lasers. 27, 26, 24, a little bit more. I'm just gonna give it a slight tap on the brakes, because we're at 20. And just gonna turn on my HUD. Now we can run the resource collector and start mining. So yeah, this 6 lasered setup I have pretty much melts an asteroid pretty fast, which I quite enjoy. Ooh. Yeah, my settings are real nippy. You can change those down. Personal preference. Now you do have to go a little bit closer for the ore collectors. I should start grabbing it. There we go. Like, I'll show you guys the lights. It doesn't do a difference. Like, if I turn on my light, you'll be able to see even more. You see, personal light's better than the lights you can put on the ships, which yeah, they need to fix that. Give us some spotlights or something we can put on these ships. And yeah, so that's how the Shrimp Mark 1 works. Now this one is not plated. I'll probably make a Shrimp Mark 2 and I'll plate it. I was just going for basically a miner you can use in the safe zone and maybe in zone 2. Like, this is not a ship that you want to fly into asteroids. As one of my friends, Pandemonium, I made him one of these ships, and we kind of went to zone 5 and he bumped into a lot of asteroids, took a lot of damage. So yeah, that's basically the Shrimp Mark 1. Oh, another thing I did not show you guys is, turn my graph boots, the connection bridges are on both sides as you exit the cockpit. So there's 2 of them, nice and close when you're mining and stuff. And then obviously you guys can see all the storage. We've got a bit of alkite and ice in that little run. It's 120 storage internally, and like I said, you can bolt a bunch of them on the side and at the bottom. So yeah, it's quite a decent little ship. Quite enjoy making it, and I hope you guys like this ship. And once they add the ability to sell blueprints to other players, I'll definitely be selling this one. So if you guys would want one of these as they bring out the blueprint selling, we are at Origin 21 is our home base origin station. So if you guys are joining the game and looking for a clan or a company, feel free to spawn at 21 and yeah, just hit me up or one of the players in Nomadic Collective. Just ask for Nomadic Collective, you'll probably find someone. We're kind of all over the globe. I'm from South Africa, and then we have people in Europe and in America. So we're kind of covering most of the time zones, so there should be at least 1 or 2 of us online. Like I said, we're not a big company currently, but we are growing. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the Shrimp Mark 1, and I'll see you beautiful people in the next one. Good night.